Hi guys, it's me Jace, and I'm back with another tutorial. Yay! Finally! Okay, I have my voice back. I just got sick and it's grrr. I actually filmed this tutorial about 2 weeks ago, but sadly my bands were horrible. I had a very bad combination, so and then it just got I got a lot of work, and Christmas is coming up, and you know where I work in a mall chain wherein Christmas is the highest, well, not highest, but the busiest part of the year. So everybody's flocking to the malls now. So we're kind of busy with a lot of work. But here's another tutorial for you. And this one is by Rainbow Loom SG. Okay. Lainey, okay, she's one of the nicest people I have ever met on Instagram, and I just have to say that she was one of the very first people that contacted me and wanted me to do tutorials for her work, and that really means a lot. I wasn't even known. I don't think I was even known to so many people at all. I think it was just corset. I think that was popular by that time. She messaged me and she sent me like free designs immediately and said that she wanted to work with me. So this is for you, and I just wanted you to know that yes, I admit this was also very delayed because in the beginning I really was so busy and I didn't know what to do and how to schedule the tutorials because I wasn't ready for you guys to want to talk to me. Anyway, and I'm so happy about that, and I'm so thankful to Rainbow Loom SG for being so supportive. You are so sweet, Lainey. I love you. So this one is for you, and I promise from now on we will not have any delays, and I will make sure to bring out your designs as early as I can. So this is for you. So guys, please follow Rainbow Loom SG, and now I will show you her design. It is called the double royal braid. Okay, sorry, I just realized I'm speaking so fast. Maybe I should speak slower. It's because I had strawberry jam and toast for breakfast, and so my energy is now overflowing again. And I think because I just got sick, and now that I got my energy back, I'm like, "Rah," energy all over the place coming out of my ears. So anyway, going back to the double royal braid, double royal braid. Tongue twister much? Okay, it's really beautiful. I like it a lot. I think that you can play around with the design. There's so many color combinations that you can do with this. I think it is reversible because I like the details at the back. There's something about those beautiful lines at the back that is also so interesting, the intricacy. And so I think that if you wear it on this side, it has that particular classy look to it, and then when you wear it on this side, this one has a more sporty, like more of like a smart casual look. So I like both designs. They look so different, and so I think that you will enjoy it. And before we start, I just want you to know that you need to use very flexible bands because this requires a lot of tension. It's almost like making the snake belly wherein the bands are stretched. So make sure you use beautiful bands. I used J Villain C's bands for this one, and I'm very happy. Thank you, J Villain, for that beautiful gift bag. The beautiful gift bag of bands. So okay, so I will now go to the colors. For this one I used orange and white. The laying of the colors can actually be alternating. It really depends on how you want it, because for this particular color layout, it doesn't really require any combination that you want. It can be alternating horizontally, and it can be alternating vertically. So what I'm going to do now is I'll mix colors, but just pay attention to how we put it on so that you know how the pattern looks like. Okay, so let me move my camera a bit. Okay, so for the first step, what I'm going to do for this particular design is I'm going to use 4 colors, and you will have a bar pin setup that is set up like this in staggered position, starting with the first one being higher than the second and then all the way to the fifth. So this is a 5 bar pin setup. I'm using 10 because I want to do a full wrap, and for this one I did 20 gaps. Okay, but it still did not fit my wrist because it's tight. So I think that for me, I might need, I think, about 23 to 24 gaps. Okay, so let's go. So for the first part, what you need to do is to lay the bands for the first layer, and what you will do is you will lay bands. There are 2 different band laying rewind. So there are 2 ways to lay your bands. So this is the first one. You start from the middle, you get your first color, and then you put it diagonally towards the middle, just like that. Okay, and then you get the second one, If you want, you can use the same color, but for me, I'll be using a different color in the center. So what I'm going to be using is, for this side, I'll be using my light brown. Here I use cocoa, so for this one it will be like that. Okay, I will clarify why it's like that right now, but later on you will see why my combination is like this. Okay, so one color from the middle going up diagonally, and then another color from here going up diagonally. Okay, so now we are going to be putting the color that goes to complete the W. This is like a big W actually. So you put, I'm using the same color here because in the sides I'll be using the same color. So you'd put from the second bar pin going to the first bar pin diagonally, and then here as well you go from the fourth bar pin going to the middle diagonally. Oops, sorry, it's cocoa, like that. See? Okay, so actually it's just a W. It's just that the bands were laid in a certain way because that's the way the layout of this one goes. So follow that. So that's the first one. It's from the second to the third, and then from the fourth to the fifth, and then from the second to the first, and then from the fourth to the third. Okay, so it's like two going like that, and then two going like this. Okay, so I know I'm so crazy when I describe, so pardon me. Okay, let me just put my bands in front of me so I can see them better. Okay, for the second one, it's much easier. It's just really laying W's. Okay, so for here, what you're going to do is you're going to put, oh wait, I'll put my green first. Okay, so I'm going to use my third color. Since I'm using 4 colors, this one is easier. It's just really 1, 2, 3. It just goes that way. So from the first band, first color, and then I use my next color going here, and then going to the other side that way. Sorry, I'm covering it. My lighting is so bad today. Going that way, and then the fourth band from here to there. So it's really just, you know, just W, letter M. So you just go, so from here to here, and then here to here, here to here, and then here to here. So those are the 2 layouts. So let's do it again so that you won't get confused. Okay, so for the first color, you go from the second bar pin, second bar pin going to the third, and then from the fourth bar pin going to the right. Okay, so you won't get confused because it's per line. Okay, and then for the other side, you go from the second bar pin to the first, and then from the fourth bar pin to the third. Okay, so it's W's and M's. Okay, and then the next one, same as the one before, you just go from first to second, second to third, third to fourth, oops, wrong, sorry, third to fourth, and fourth to fifth. Okay, so those are just your 2 patterns. It's not very difficult. Let's do it again so that you can see. Okay, so you go from the second to the third, and then you go from the fourth to the fifth. And then you go from the second to the first, and then you go from the fourth to the third. Okay, so don't mix it up because the layout of the bands might get confused. So you want to make sure it's really following that order. Okay, so for the next band again, you go from the first to the second. Oops, twisty. Okay, and then second to the third, and then third to the fourth, and then fourth to the fifth. Okay, so remember, the first step is diagonal to the right, and then diagonal to the left, and then the second layering of the bands is just a succession of zigzags. Okay, those are just the 2 steps. So going back to this one, the first one is going out, and then here it's also going out, and then the next one is going to the left, and then going to the center. There's a rubber band and there. Okay, there. And then you go from outside, just going to the right, just like that. See? Okay, It's very easy, and that's the nice thing about this layout. Those are the only bands that you will be laying. And once you're done doing that, we're already going to loop. See how fast? Okay, so just keep doing what I'm doing, and you will get to the end of your loom. And I will suggest, if you're an adult, you make about 20. You fill out up to about 23 gaps of your loom if you're an adult. For a kid, I think the one that I just did, 20, I think will work. Yeah, so the gaps I'm talking about are these: 1 2 3 4 5. So for an adult, the 23 might look good on you, because the 20 did not fit me. It's too small. Okay, so hopefully you're getting how it is. Don't mind the change of color, just mind the pattern. Okay, because the color combination is up to you really. So if you don't care about the color, here's what you're going to do for the first. Just forget that there's colors. Okay, for the first layer, you just go from the middle, diagonally going to the center, and then the fourth going to the fifth diagonally. Okay, oops, I'm sorry. I also did not mind my color, so now I'm wrong. Okay, sorry. So there, diagonally. Okay, and then on the right side, you complete that W by putting your bands diagonally going to the left. So it's just really making a huge W, but doing the diagonals to the right first, and then diagonals to the left. Okay, and then now for your next, you just make a large M. Okay, just go from peg to peg, just like so. Hopefully it's quite clear. Okay, so I would like to think that you already understand how our layout looks like. So there. Okay, let me just do this one last time, and then I will go off camera and finish this off, because from there we can already start looping. Ha ha ha. Okay, so there. So all you have to do is just go all the way up, and I will show you the closing when I get back. Okay, I will see you in 2 seconds. Hi guys, so I'm back, and we're going to do the closing part. And here towards the end, it's actually not going to change anything. I'm just going to show it to you just so that we are on the same page. So from the last peg where you want to stop, okay, you just close with your letter M. Okay, so what you do is you just do it the same way as we did in the beginning. Just keep putting your colors there. Okay, so you close it with the letter M. Ta-da! It's that easy, folks. Okay, so that's how you do it. And now we will turn the loom around. There you go. We have to move a little bit. Okay, so here, oops, sorry, I keep okay, my camera is having its own life. It's because I'm having a hard time moving it. Okay, oh wait, I'll go back and refocus. Okay, boom. Okay, so I'm back. All I did was I just refocused, and then now we will start looping, and I had it to put it close up, because I think because my colors are almost so near each other, I have to put it closer so we will see my wrinkly hands. Okay, so oops, what we will do is we will put 2 cap bands here at the end, and what you can just get maybe is just your whatever colors you use at the bottom. Yeah, I guess these are okay. So I'm using the light, the camo green, and I'm going to put a cap band right there, the bottom 2. Okay, this one you need to put cap bands. Don't put triple caps, because if you put triple caps, it will have a hard time stretching, and you really need it to stretch anyway. So double caps will work fine. Okay, so now that you have your double cap bands there, the looping is going to be super easy and simple, because it is all the same and it does not change. And the order of the looping is simply whatever is on top the most is the one that you will loop. So it's easy. So if you go into your cap band, you just get the topmost band, which is the green, and then you will loop it up to this one right there. Okay, you don't loop to the next one, you loop it to the third pegs. So what am I trying to say? Meaning it goes to the other side, it goes beyond the next pegs. So This is the first layer. This is the other one. You don't go and bring it here or here. You go bring it to the other green. So here, I know it's hard. I'm explaining it badly. I'm so unfocused. But anyway, here. So here, you bring it there also. Okay. And then, on the other side, you get the topmost band. You bring it to the center also. See? Do you see what is going on? Okay. And then for the last one, we bring it to that other green also. Okay. I think the best way to explain this really just the third peg from where it starts. Okay. So for example, like for this next set, it will also go up to the third peg. So 1, 2, and 3. So this is the third level. So that's where it goes again. So example. So here you get the first one, go past the second, and you go all the way to the third. Just like that. And then you get the ones in the middle. Oops, I'm hitting the camera, sorry. You get the topmost. Oh, it's so hard. Okay. There. You get the topmost one, and then you bring it up all the way here. See? All the way to the center. Then you get the next one, you bring it up all the way to that middle peg. Okay, and then you get the last one, you bring it up all the way to the middle peg here. See? I hope you are understanding that. Then the next one are these two. You now go under again, and then the topmost band is that green. We bring it up to the third peg again on the left. Okay, and then from the middle, you bring it up to that middle peg. So you will see there's only 3 pegs free on that third line. So that is where you will bring them. Then you go to the other side. Sorry, I keep hitting the camera. The topmost, bring it to the center. See? And then get the next one, bring it out to that third peg again. See? So after those, you will see you have 2 free again. So that's where you will loop again. So you just, oops, sorry, you go here, you grab that first band, and then you bring it up to that peg. And then you get this next one. Topmost, bring it up to that peg. And then you get the next one, bring it up to that peg. And then the last one here, you also bring it up to that peg. And then you are not seeing it. There. See? In case you're still getting confused, once again we go from the middle. It will go up to the third pegs from where it starts. So this is the first set, the second set. Oh, wait, no, sorry. Yeah, this is the first set, the first set, second set, third set. So you don't count these ones. So you count 1, 2, 3. That's where you start. So from here, sorry if I confused you. You just go up and go to this peg right here. Then from this peg, you go up to the third. And then from this peg, go there. I'm sorry if I'm confusing you. I'm trying my best to find a way to explain this fast as I can. There. See? Okay. And then another one. So from here, you go up, you go to the center. Those 2 pegs. And you get the other one here. Bring it up to that center again. Then you get this. You go up to that center peg. Then you get the last one. You go up to the center peg. Sorry. Then you go here again. So that's 1, 2, and then 3. See? That's the third. And then you go and get the second one. Bring it up again. I think I counted wrong earlier. Haha, sorry. But I think now you can get it. It's just really diagonally, and then it's right there in front of you. Just skipping 1 peg. Always. See? Okay, so let's do that again. So from here, you bring it up, skip one peg, bring it all the way up there. See? Just bring it all the way up there. Same with the next one. You get the topmost band, you skip one peg and bring it all the way to the third. So that it's easier to understand, all you just have to remember is it's all diagonal and it's all skipping one peg. So skip one peg, you go to the next diagonally. Same with the other side. Skip one peg. Oops. Sorry, my camera's too close. Okay, there. So one more try before I keep zooming out my camera. So I'm sorry, you go here, you get that bottommost, the topmost band, bring it up to the peg, then you get the bottommost, bring it up to the center. Same with the other side, bring it up to the center, and then same with the last one, bring it up to the outer part. Okay, so I'll do it one more time. I'm sure you can see it if you rewind it. It just goes all the way up. Very easy. There. See? And you get one more. Bring it all the way up. And the last one. Then I will take a break and finish this off and show you how to end it. Okay? See you in a few seconds. Okay, so I'm back and now we are going to close the bracelet. So I stopped at the second to the last pegs and I will show you how to loop it out. So you just go under and then just get the topmost green band and then you will loop it up to the center. Okay, same with this one. Just loop it up to the center and then the other one, loop it up to the center. Oops. Okay, equal tension there, and then loop up the last one going up to the center. See? And then you will get the ones outside, loop it in, and then you get the other one on the other side, loop it in, and then you get the ones from the center, loop one out to the left and loop out the last one to the right. Ta-da! And now we are finished. Okay, so you will now get 2 bands for one side and 2 bands for the other side, and then we will get 2 C-clips. Okay, and we will now lock these top portions of the bracelet. So you put those 2 bands in the C-clips. It's because I forgot to put them in the beginning. Okay, so now we will do it one by one again. So you just go under, okay, just like always, then you get your hook out there and then you grab the 2 bands underneath and then pull it back. Okay, then now you can lock the bracelet on the C-clip. Ta-da! Yay! Bravo, bravo! Bravo, signorino. Let's see. Okay, there you go. And then we will do the other side. Okay, you go there and then you go underneath, you grab those 2 bands, pull it up and lock. So just like so. Ta-da! Ta-da! See? So that is how the whole thing is supposed to look. Okay, there. And so now we will remove it from the loom, and what we do is we just pick on it one by one because it is harder to pull it off. So you just remove the bands one by one. Okay, That is not very hard to do. So just keep removing it from the loom. Oops. Okay, that's how you do it, one by one. Okay, do not rip it off because it will get sira. Okay, so that's how you do it. I do it one by one just to make sure to protect the bands. I don't want my bands to look awful. Okay, so I'm gonna be back in about 3 seconds and we shall remove this entire thing. Okay. Okay, so we removed everything and it's now time to show you to just pull it off. So I'm now removing it one by one. Yay! And I think it looks nice. There you go. Oops. Ooh, careful. See, there. We are removing it from the loom and now it is done. Yay! Okay, hold on. My table is so messy. Okay, so there you go. Oh my gosh, it looks nice. See? I like it a lot. Look at that. There. Very pretty. I think you guys are gonna love this. This is a nice bracelet. Okay, genius design by Rainbow Loom SG. Okay, so it's up to you. You can just untwist and organize some of the bands as you fix your bracelet. But the nice thing about this is it really feels so strong, like super tight. So it cannot just get ruined easily. And as far as the bands are concerned, you just need to tug on them once in a while. Like here, see? Those bands will even out if you tug on them. Just keep tugging and it will balance itself off. Okay? So there. It's very nice. I think it's very pretty. Okay? It can be a little bit thin if you want to pull it off. Pull on it, it'll be thinner. But other than that, it is nice. Which shows me that I messed up one band. Sorry about that. Okay? But remember, be careful because you cannot mess up your bands. So there, look. It's super pretty. I love the way it looks. It's very nice. So there, you have it. Your double royal braid. Okay? This is the double royal braid. And this was created by Rainbow Loom SG. Lainey on Instagram. So please give her a follow. And if you make the bracelet, please don't forget to hashtag Jace Alvarez. Double royal braid bracelet and Rainbow Loom SG. So I'll see you in our next tutorial and hope you like this. Bye.